Hey friends, I hope you're having a good weekend. So today I am going to do a style on my hair. I'm going to use a set of hot rollers. So my mom actually let me borrow these. She uses these. These are Remington, and I honestly don't know if they even sell these anymore because I looked for them online. This is just like a travel set of hot rollers, and I'll see if I can find some alternatives that you can still get if you don't have any. Anyway, I didn't wash my hair today. I washed my hair yesterday and I didn't blow dry it. I just let it air dry. And so today I'm just going to do a style with some hot rollers and see what I can make of this. All right, before I get started, I just wanted to take a moment and kind of give you an update about my personal life. So we had a pretty sad week this week. For those of you that have followed me for the past several months and year and a half it's been since I've been on YouTube, we lost our sweet little dog Pixel, and she did make her way across the Rainbow Bridge. We really miss her. It's been very hard for me, as you can imagine, because I've had her for, I can't believe it, it's been 16 years. And we first got her when she was probably 6 weeks old, and she was like this tiny. She's like a Chihuahua Terrier mix, and my kids grew up with her. So like they remember all the milestones of their growing up. She was right there with them. And so it's been a hard week. My son actually lives about 2 hours away from my daughter, and we kind of made the decision last weekend that it was too much suffering. She was unable to go up and down the stairs, and that's how she goes outside. She had stopped eating. I could tell she was just suffering, and it just wasn't right to hang on to her, and just because I wanted her there. So I've done cried myself out. I'm just looking at a lot of old pictures and trying to remember her. I think the biggest thing for me is I'm used to her presence in the house, like her little click clack of feet. Like every time we would go in the kitchen to go get something, she would be, oh, is it snack time? And she'd go in there. And just like the routine of having her around has been really hard for me. But I also know she lived a wonderful long life, and we got to enjoy her for so many days and years and hours and minutes. We really miss her and we love her. Anyways, so I'll stop talking about sad stuff for a minute. Let's do something with my hair. So what I'm thinking is, so I've got two different sizes of curlers. I've got a bigger size and a smaller size. And I'm thinking about putting the bigger ones here and then the smaller ones down here. Or maybe opposite. Maybe the smaller ones up here and the bigger ones down here. I did a really deep part right up here, and I really want to have most of the curls going this way. And I'm not really looking for like super curly hair or anything. Just want to put a style in here, and I want to make something out of this like very deep side part. So, still trying to make my decision about whether I want to put the big curlers here or here. I think I'm going to go with small curlers here because I haven't gotten it professionally cut in now over a year. And so my hair has like different sizes, at least around here anyways. So I'm going to do a part like that. Wrong size. I wanted to do the smaller ones right here. Okay, and then they've got these little pins here to keep them in. I'm gonna do another small one right here. I'm gonna do this one correct this time. I think the bottom of that pin needs to go underneath. There we go, that stayed much better. I have this undercut pixie here, as you can see. This is the part that I think needs the big curler. I'm thinking my hair is just not long enough for these big curlers, so I'm gonna continue on with the small gray one. There we go. All right, now, being that I have this undercut pixie, I want to do something with the back part here, as well as probably this piece right here. I have two curlers left that are the little ones, these two. I'm kind of curious if I put one of the big curlers in this set of hair back here, if it'll stick. I think it's going to. Let me show you how that looks. All right, I've got another piece right here. I'm not gonna do anything with this piece right here. Okay, so what I'd like to do is leave these curlers in for about 10 minutes because I want the style to set. If I'm putting curls in it, sometimes I'll spray a little bit of hairspray on it while it sets. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I am going to be back. It'll be just a second or two for you, but I'm gonna be back in about 10 minutes while I let my curler set. Okay, I'm back. So I've let these set for about 10 minutes and I'm gonna go ahead and take them out. So I'm curious how all of you are doing. How are things in your part of the world? Let me know by commenting down below. Look how cute that curl is. That is adorable. Take this one out. So anyway, back to my discussion about my kids. My kids spent the week together just to be a support for each other. And I thought that was awesome that they did that from Pixel's passing. It's hard dealing with loss. Certainly losing people is much harder, but when you have a dog that's part of your family, it feels like it's a person, right? So you can have incredible feelings of loss with a pet. And I'm sure many of you that are watching this video have as well. It sucks that just dealing with loss is a part of life, but I think it's probably overall, it's hard to deal with, but it's a natural thing. So part of that makes me feel a lot more at peace with things. Look how cute this is though. I'm gonna stop talking about my emotions and how I'm feeling this week, but I'm already loving how this style is coming together. Honestly, let me show you the back. I haven't done anything, but let me show you the back. Now I'm just going to play with it. So with Pixie Cuts, you either blow dry it or you do some type of heat or curl. And then once you've got that set, then you break out the product. And for this particular hairstyle, I'm breaking out one of my old favorites. This is Kenra Platinum Texturizing Taffy number 13. One of my old favorites that I've used ever since I got a Pixie Cut in the last 3 years. So I am going to get a little bit of this. It's one of my favorite colors, which is lavender, and it smells like taffy. It smells real sweet. You don't need a lot of this, probably got too much. But what I do is I just rub it on my hands and it kind of feels sticky. And then that's when you're gonna start playing with your hair. So what I want is a lot of height on the top. Getting this front part to kind of curl over like this. And whether you have an undercut pixie or just a regular pixie, you can still do this depending on how short your pixie is. Now, if the top of your hair is quite a bit shorter, you're gonna have trouble with putting curlers in. Look, it doesn't look super curly, it looks like a style. All right, so let me show you the sides and the back here. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you like this style. I'm a big fan. I think I might do this every day next week. I think I'm gonna need to get myself some hot rollers too, because I like how it's not super curly, it's just styled. I love it. So anyways, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love to have you. And I promise next video won't be as sad. And I appreciate all your support and love you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.